I'm waiting on something really exciting to happen in just a few minutes. The delivery of my soil for my raised beds. Excuse the pumper. Unfortunately, we can't have the truck deliver right next to where the raised beds are going to be. The ground is just too soft. We had a huge rainstorm last night, and the ground is just saturated, and the truck would sink, and then we'd have more issues. So we're going to put it over where I put the berry bushes, and we'll just have to use the tractor and bring the dirt over. It's okay. I'll be covering the dirt with a tarp just so we can save as much as possible, because Sunday we're supposed to have some more rain. But I think it's an early spring, so that's quite all right. There he is, there he is. There's the dirt. There's the dirt. So this is going to be the box garden area. Everything here that you see that is in this area right here, all that kind of like yellowish brown area, this is the whole area. And I just really need to measure it to see how much of this weed cloth I need to put down. Everything yellow that you see out here, they were weeds at one time. And the weeds in the country just took over. I mean, they are prolifically strong. They broke through the weed cloth that I bought at the big box store. It was just like absolutely nothing to them. And trying to pull them out or control them just was absolutely impossible. So my thought was to get this tarp like cover. First I need to rent like a bulldozer, a little one, and just kind of grade this area. It looks fairly flat, but there's just like little tiny ripples of dirt in here, and I just want to lay it flat so when I lay down that weed tarp, that it has a flat surface to work with. And then on top of that I'm going to put little pebbles, so it'll be a nice little visually nice area as well. So I have, this way is 23, 12, so that's 46 and 12 is 858. 58 feet this way and 33 that way. 50, so it's okay. So it's 58 feet this way by 33 feet that way. So let me do some math. So I measured a space of 58 by 34. So that is almost 2,000 square feet of space. So I think it was like 1972. So just round it up to like 2,000 square feet, give or take. So I need to get the weed cloth for that, and that will give me plenty of space for, I think, my wood coming in. I may have 10 raised gardens. I can do like a 3x6. We'll see. I may cut some shorter and do some smaller or some taller ones, which would eliminate. But I have to account for the walk space, because with this size, I don't want to have a wheelbarrow full of dirt up here, but have to come all the way down here to distribute it. So I want to either, instead of coming all the way around, make enough rows in between where I can fit a wheelbarrow or my wagon. Enough so 2-3 feet maybe, just something comfortable, a real comfortable space in here. I don't want it tight. I don't want it feeling like, oh wow, I wish I would just made this a little bit bigger. I have the space to do it. This is leftover weed cloth from one season. Look how thin it is. That is it breaking down. It is so thin. It is so thin, and I just, look at that. That's what the weeds did to it. It just broke it up. Yeah, so we will not be using that. Now, the product that I'm using lasts, from the neighbors that I have around me that use it, say it's lasted about 5 seasons. Just left out, like you don't have to pull it up or anything. So
meet my 80-year-old Mediterranean mom. She's the one that gave me my do-it-yourself work ethic. I remember as a kid watching her change her own oil on our pale yellow Audi. She made mostly all her own clothes and walks an hour every day on her treadmill. Leia Grinta. I had the lumber pre-cut into about 72-inch, quasi 72-inch boards or planks, and they are 10 by 1.5 inch or 10 by 2s, I guess. I don't understand lumber math, but I think they're 10 by 2s. And so I stacked 2 10 bys on top of each other, which gave me a 20-inch high raised bed, which is really great because then I don't have to bend over so far. The complete dimensions are 6 feet by 3 feet by 20 inches. And here we're just putting them together, cutting them evenly. They weren't cut exactly to 6 feet, so I'm just cutting them. We're stacking them together. I'm using a nailer and I'm nailing them in. I was going to screw them in with screws because I heard that was much better, like using deck screws. However, the amount of time it would have taken me to screw in all that I needed to put this together would have taken forever. So I borrowed a friend's nail gun. Thank you, friends, so much. I borrowed a friend's nail gun and just nailed them in there. I was going crazy. I was like, that was so much fun. I want my own nail gun. And I was just nailing everything. There's so many nails in that raised bed. But anyway, so we're just nailing them together, putting each one together, making sure that all the dimensions are right. I have my mom holding everything for me. She's so cute. She's really trying to help out here, but I just want her to hold things for me. That's all I needed her to do, was just hold things up while I nailed. And she was actually getting in there, making sure all my dimensions were straight and everything was just right. She was such a trooper. Now, here we are trying to move this beast of a raised bed. This is so heavy. Look at us. Oh. There we go. That's as far as we got. We're gonna need some manpower to, maybe some neighbors to help us move it to the final location. Now here I am looking for, I'm off scene, but I'm looking for this little piece of wax crayon that I was using to mark up my board, and I can't find it anywhere. It just literally just disappeared. I can't find it. I'm looking in my pockets. I'm looking everywhere. And Poppy's so cute. She's even trying to help look. I mean, she's looking everywhere. Look at her. Not right there, because now I'm just giving her a happy kiss.
Nice try. All right.
There she goes. Where is it? It's not down there. Could be over there. No. Let's go look over here. It's not under there. Is it over here? No. I'm looking. How about down there? I don't see it. You hold this in that hand. Okay, don't squeeze.
No.
I'll hold this in this hand.
Okay.
Okay, wait, look. Hold on.
Cheese.
Cheese. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe.